Hey, welcome back to another one. Behind enemy lines, the armies of Cirith Ungol are gathering for the final assault on Minas Ithil. Shelob has information that can help you target and eliminate the leaders of the Orc army. Return to her and dismantle Sauron's army from within. Disable outposts to reduce enemy strength in the region. To disable an outpost, defeat the captain who leads it. So that's another part of the game, outposts, which we had before. Right, yeah. So I gotta find a worm, which there is probably not right now, as you guys will see. But I found that there is a lot more worms in this game that there was on Shadow of Mordor, and I'm gonna let them deal with the yeah. Oh, that beast down there. Can't remember his name now. So many of them. Before I go to the mission starting point, of course, I need this. This is taking me ages to climb, so I'm going to... You have upgrades available for some of your skills. Only one upgrade can be active at a time, so choose the one that best suits your playstyle. That's what I was telling you guys about the upgrades. So only one of them can be active. But it doesn't tell you that's per skill tree. So, oh well. Now you guys know anyways. Perfect counter, that was what I was on about before. So if you well time a counter, you can knock down an enemy. And eventually, you can actually kill him with a perfect counter. Which happens actually quite often, I found. Anywho, I'm going to unlock this one now. Because it's going to be really helpful at climbing stuff, because if I do that now straight away, as you can see, it makes a massive jump, and oh crap, and it goes a bit too fast there, but yeah, you can just climb things a lot faster and even run faster as well. And it doesn't actually cost anything other than just a good press of the X button, you know, with the correct timing. And there's actually a lot of stuff around here to unlock. Let's have a look what we got here. So it'd be down to begin with. Be somewhere around here. Be there? Oh, there it is. You gotta be really precise, but then this helps you out, you know, by the closer you are, the circle gets smaller, and yeah. It's also, you can feel the vibration on the controller, and this also tells you. And you don't need to be pinpoint, you know, don't have to have that much precision, because it will... It will still work even if you're not necessarily 100% close to it. Have a look around here. I feel like it could be some... I knew there was going to be something down here in this edge here. There. Okay, now I found all of them. Let me just do something quickly that I forgot to do before I started recording this, which, oops, silly me, which is, okay, maybe just one more. Yes, I'll change. I'll save the changes, sorry. There's a worm somewhere. Oh, there he is. I think. No, that's not a worm. That's as a table with intel. So you'll find intel not just on worms, it's sometimes on tables like this. If you see these guys with the little special things, they are... Yeah, I can't unlock none of these just yet. These two are related, so I'm not going to go for that. I'll go for this one. Why not? And I didn't even know if that was the one I had to, but yeah, I can do. He seems to be somewhat important, so... Hello. I'll kill you. Because I cannot control their minds just yet. I will eventually. Treasure orcs. These orcs carry valuable loot. Run them down to claim their treasure. Oh, that's a treasure orc.
That's the ranger.
R wants to grab enemies. And then once you grab, you can shank them. and do that. Now, one thing that quite annoyed me in the game is this collecting stuff, because it takes ages to collect it, and it makes you vulnerable. Basically, you can't defend or do anything while you're collecting it. So, whilst you're pressing the R1 button to collect stuff, you're gonna get stabbed. However, eventually, you'll be able to unlock a skill that lets you collect stuff by just walking into it. So you no longer have to press the R1 button and take ages to collect stuff. So I've died and left stuff behind because I just couldn't collect it in time, unfortunately. There's an outpost here. And as you can see, there's ghouls and all kinds of other creatures around that made a return. Some are new, some are, you know. Speaking of making a return, new enemy, Olog-hai, war trolls. Olog-hai are the tough combatants with powerful attacks. They will defeat attempts to vault them, but you can avoid their attacks by pressing X to dodge or slide through their legs. They can be stunned with a charge shots to the head or by landing a properly timed counter. Follow up a stun with a series of melee attacks. Strike or roll R1 to mount the Olog. While mounted, tap square repeatedly to rapidly stab him in the back and move to run him into his comrades. So let's stun this big guy first and foremost, so I can get a few cheap shots on him. Oh. Okay, crap. Pressed the wrong button. Which is triangle square for execution, which is the best way to actually kill these guys. As you can see, that's how easy it can be if you do it properly. But it can be quite difficult. Especially when you gotta press X to roll or circle sometimes to counter, and it's just...
Gollum? And why would you save me?
I wasn't talking to you, stupid ranger.
He is working for the spider.
No. The Dark Mistress watches over Gollum. Gollum watches over Bright Master. Bright Master kills the Dark Lord.
And the spider pulls the strings.
We share a common enemy in Sauron. And you can't always choose your allies. Lead on.
Come, Bright Master.
Speaking of making comebacks, guess who is back again?
They are Olog-hai, war trolls. They're smarter, faster, and immune to sunlight. Sauron's forces are more powerful than ever.
We hate them as much as we hate nasty orcs. We keeps our distance so we don't get squished and crushed into bits.
Like how you tried to crush my head with a rock the last time I saw you.
But we didn't. We could never hurt the Bright Lord. We makes up for it now. Yes? Close, Bright Master. We're very close.
I know why you are here.
Return what you have stolen.
Silence, Ringmaker. You forget yourself. Stolen. He begged me to have it. And what of you, Talion?
I am here for Minas Ithil.
You seek to save it. Even though it may already be lost.
There must be a way. There is truth in your vision. Grant me another.
To what end? For knowledge. To dominate? Oh, you don't have to tell me. Here is your truth.
You want to move up the ranks, you got to kill. You want to get noticed, kill a pink skin. The bigger the target, the higher you rise.
Idril. She dies.
Many will pass before Sauron is defeated.
This knowledge can guide our hand. If we kill this assassin, perhaps this future will not come to pass. She can be saved.
She will live or die with honor, and it will not shift the tide of war. It is Castamere who must be protected. If he falls victim to this assassin, we will lose the Palantir.
You found him, precious? For the Bright Lord. We go to Kirith Ungol. Yes, we'll find the nasty assassin.
Yeah, it's getting a bit too excited, but it's okay.
The assassin must be stopped. Gollum, you know where to find him?
Yes, we recognized his curved blade.
A Morgul blade.
Yes, stab, stab, stabbing all the war chief's bodyguards.
If we find the Uruk bodyguards he's targeting, we'll find the assassin.
The first one is near. This way.
So we gotta go find the Trail of Bodies.
We see a Morgai fly nest.
What are those orcs doing?
You're afraid, just like the captain. Admit it.
The first bodyguard should be this way.
Earlier you said you recognized the assassin's curved blade. So you can see Shelob's visions.
Yes, Bright Master. One of the bodyguards was nearby. We're sure of it.
His footsteps. Oh, here you are. Here he is.
Only a Morgul blade could have caused these wounds. We're on the right track.
He's been dead for some time. We'll need to move faster if we want to catch up with the assassin.
Yes. We knows what another bodyguard is.
As the assassin kills his way up the hierarchy, he'll continue to seek bigger targets. Like Castamere.
Yes. Castamere is the only one who knows where the Palantir is. He must be kept alive at all costs.
So there's a lot of strategy into fighting. Now, more than just, you know, sword fighting. As you can see, there's egg nests there, there's, you know, meat sacks there, there's Morgul flies over there, and, you know, barrels, fires, whatever you got. Use it all to your advantage. Think of some strategy when fighting the orc. It's not just sword fighting nowadays. You can use a lot of stuff to your advantage. Okay. There he is. Let's see if I can kill these guys. Some coinage over there, I think. Ouch. Got him. Ouch. Oh, there he is. Headshot. As soon as I take care of one, there's another one coming at me. Okay. Hopefully, there's no more there. Gondorian artifacts. So you'll find these throughout the game, which it's very Tomb Raider-ish. I find it to be, but whatever. It's quite cool.
Stranger even than the Haradrim of the south.
but just as vulnerable to it.
Wounds from a Morgul blade, just like the last one. This kill happened more recently than the other.
We are getting closer.
Gollum should know where the next target is.
There it is.
I found another Uruk. He hasn't been dead long. We're getting closer.
Closer and closer. We will take you to where the next one is. Stupid orcs never see Gollum. We sneaks around, and we hear so many things.
Well, somebody who's walked around Mordor quite a bit. Kind of knows all the ways.
Orcs are coming. Hide.
He's terrified of Morgai flies. Everyone knows it. I am a surprise. Says the glob who's afraid of spiderlings. Never should have told.
Defeat the patrol, which I could just fight them. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna have to. I could stealth kill this guy. Oh, Elven Rage. There you go.
I've got you.
Oh.
Didn't block that one.
Now my health is in the crapper and I'm in quite a bit of danger. However, is something I can do in a minute, which is grab this guy, put him against him, and then drain him. And they actually killed him, not me. And then I can take his health by draining him.
Disgusting orcs. Always loud and mean. But they don't like the flies, precious. Especially the assassin. He runs whenever he sees them.
But as you guys just saw, it's... Oops.
But too many dirty orcs is around.
Stay here. I can find him on
Damn
my
it.
own.
It's really easy to just get killed here. There's some footsteps going all the way over there. It's really easy to just lose a lot of health quite quickly, so you still must be quite careful here. Okay, someone's seeing me. I'd like to do this without orcs knowing.
This trail has gone cold.
Okay, well that didn't work out. Because if they see me, then I'll have to deal with them. Whereas if they don't know I'm there, I can just follow the corpse and then whatever. There's another trail here.
Another victim.
Here he is.
This one still lives.
Let's find out what he knows.
Let's interrogate him.
You are mine.
Understanding an enemy's strengths and weaknesses gives you valuable insight into how to fight and defeat them. Press R3 to view enemy traits. So that's my target. Days when swarmed by Morgul flies, fear of Morgul flies, fear of execution, and fear of curse. I'll mark him as my target. And of course I will... Oh, that never gets old, by the way.
The assassin is near.
Is that him?
Ugal.
Yes, yes he is. I take it as he is surrounded by his friends. That's meat. Is there any... There's some flies over there. And there's more over there. There we go. So he hates Morgul flies, which I got him. He's dazed by him. And he doesn't like stealth, which... Got him. That was actually quite easy. With the flies, which got him dazed by quite a while. And of course...
Let's hope his death has changed what Shelob saw from Minas Ithil.
Minas Ithil will go the way of all flesh. We only need the Seeing Star.
How much of your soul was lost in that ring?
The Dark Mistress will be pleased.
I like it how Gollum just hits him with the rock after he's dead. Mission complete. Another level and a skill point. If you exploit the Assassin's Spheres, you get a rune. Skill unlocked, death threats. Instead of getting intel on a captain, you can order a worm to deliver death threats to him. This creates a unique Nemesis mission within the region. Sending a death threat against the captain increases his level. This makes the fight more challenging, but it also improves the quality of the gear you receive when you kill him. That's something I've never actually done.
Should be safer now.
But the siege of Minas Ithil continues. The Palantir is still at risk of falling into enemy hands.
We are behind enemy lines.
And I suppose... No, that's the target. There, that's going to be my next mission. And of course I can fast travel there to make to my mission. So I'll do that.